Swerve up on that scene, hop out engine looking clean.
Poison here, and I'm back. Today we are actually on playing Spec Ops The Line. Now, yeah, for this video, today's coming out Thursday. I was expecting this to come out Tuesday. I didn't even record. So today's Wednesday, it's coming out Thursday. I gotta figure out where I could put my, where I could put this Blue Yeti to where it's not in the way and to where it still works so I can still use my keyboard. So we're gonna see how this works. It seems pretty fine. So what are our options for difficulty? Walk on the beach. Enemies drop like flies and pose less of a threat than normal. For players who are new to shooters, aim snap is enabled by default. Appropriate for most players. No. Foobar. Never mind. Combat op. We'll select that one. Now, I've never played Spec Ops Line. I've heard and I've seen videos that this game is messed up, you know, with like all the things that could happen. But I've never played it myself, so I don't really know. We're playing with mouse and keyboard. We're not playing with whatchamacallit, gamepad today. Although if I feel that this isn't very good with mouse and keyboard, I will definitely 100% switch it out to a gamepad, you know, an Xbox controller. But we're gonna try it out. First mission, you know, this will give us a basic, easy understanding if we need mouse and keyboard or what's going on. So let's see. Okay, well, mouse keyboard seems really good actually so far. You know, we're in a minigun, so that's pretty cool. I'm saying I've never really played this game. I've just played the demo on PlayStation 3 back when like the game, you know, first came out. Super excited to play this, and today, I'm saying since it's Wednesday, real quick, let's give a quick little discussion onto why there was no Kirby video yesterday. Me and Karina sat down to record Kirby, and it was the worst thing ever. The video did not save at all. The video wasn't there. It didn't work. So yeah, huge mulligan on our part. I'm very upset that, you know, our video didn't work. I'm sorry to whoever wanted to see that Kirby video. We ended up completing 2 missions, I think. Yeah, we ended up completing 2 missions, and honestly, the video wasn't really good. Me and Karina didn't enjoy the video, and we're just, you know, afterwards she's like, you know what, good. I'm glad the video doesn't work. I'm glad that's not coming out. I'm like, all right, fine, you know, whatever. We'll take the L this week. Next week, though, we will be back with more Kirby. We're probably gonna record that the day this comes out. Yeah, so I'm coming back from work. I left Monday morning at 5:30 in the morning to go to work in Oakland. I was late by 4 minutes. Pretty much I was there doing setup for the Warriors parade because the Warriors won the championship. I don't know what championship it was. World championship. I don't know what the fuck the Warriors won. Either way, the Warriors is a basketball team from Oakland, California, and they won the championship. So yeah, they had a parade. I worked it last year, and I had a base understanding of what I was going to do this year. But nothing that I was expecting happened, so it was kind of like a weird work thing. So I was expecting, you know, based on last year, we're gonna, you know, actually put barricades, and we're gonna do a bunch of work, you know, a lot of physical work, and it's gonna be a huge pain. Like, it's literally gonna hurt when I get back home. And yeah, my body is in pain, specifically my shoulders. Feet are killing me, but other than that, I'm pretty much fine. So I was expecting to go get dropped off at one location and follow a truck and pretty much take barricades off the back of the truck, put them down, set them up, and, you know, put everything there. That's not what happened at all Monday. So Monday we get there, and boss is like, all right, so what's going to happen is you are going to go with this truck and you are going to help him out. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what am I doing? He's like, well, let's go meet with the head guy, Jeff. So we meet with the guy, Jeff, and he's like, yeah, pretty much you're going to follow these trucks and you are going to, you know, help. You do not need to keep, let's continue sprinting. Pretty much, he's like, yeah. Mouse, see the aim?
Any movement?
Negative. So we met with Jeff, and he's like, all right, so what you're gonna do is we have 2 trucks here. One person go with this truck, the other person go with this truck. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stop traffic. So if any traffic comes, you stop them, you direct them, you do all that stuff. We're like, okay, cool. So it was super easy. Yeah, Monday was the easiest day ever. At around 2:30, probably 3:30, we're told, hey, you know, the trucks are on downtime. You don't have to be here with them. It's like, just go, you know, go get something to eat. Go, you know, go get something to eat. Go take a break, do whatever. So we go eat at this Chinese restaurant, and then afterwards, we're like, okay, it's been about an hour. Let's call Ronnie. So we call Ronnie, and he's like, yeah, have they called you to come back? We're like, no, they haven't called us. They haven't texted us. They haven't, you know, it's like, okay, where are you at? We told him our location. He's like, all right, meet me up over here, and I'll give you your hotel room, the key to your hotel room. So we get the key for our hotel room, and we go there. We arrive at around 4 o'clock, and we are there until 8 o'clock. So for a full 4 hours, we're not doing shit. We're just in the hotel chilling, and then it wasn't until around like 7 o'clock I text Ronnie. I'm like, hey, so I assume by 9 o'clock if we don't get a text, we're done. He's like, you know what, just head back there at 8 o'clock, see if they need you. If they don't need you, then, you know, you're pretty much done. So, you know, that was a 7. 8 o'clock comes around, and we head back. 6-minute drive back to the venue. And, well, not venue, to the location of the parade. So we're there for a good solid, you know, 10 minutes. We meet up with the guy we meet up with Jeff. And he's like, well, we have this one last truck. They just have to go touch up a few spots up ahead. You know, an hour at most, not even. Maybe like 30 minutes, depending how fast they do it. He's like, but the street's closed down anyway, so we don't need any traffic stop. He's like, you're pretty much done. You guys can go home. So we only worked, truthfully, from 8 to 2. And then that's like, I'm not even sure how many hours it was, but either way, the cool thing was that the guy who hired us is like, regardless of how much you work, we're still gonna pay you for 14 hours. So I didn't even work the full 14 hours, but I still got paid for the 14 hours. Then it comes to left control. Okay. Then it comes to yesterday, Tuesday. Technically yesterday for me, 2 days ago for you guys. And what happens is, we get there, and we waste like an hour or two not doing anything. We end up getting there at 6:30, and it's like, okay, what you guys have to do is set up these barricades. We wasted 2 hours in the parking lot. Then finally Jeff comes. He's like, all right, you guys all ready to go? We're like, yeah. He's like, okay, cool. What you need to do is you need to set up barricades. So we go there, and we pick up what?
Damn it, Walker, you better come see this.
Hold on to pick up intelligence. And
My name is
pretty much,
Commander.
we're doing barricades, and we're doing a bunch of shit till like 2:30 or until 2 o'clock by the end of the parade. You know, we're setting up barricades. Then we waste like a few hours to we waste a few hours until the parade starts. Then when the parade starts, we get told, hey, go stand out here and make sure no one jumps over the fence. Should I just shoot these guys? Give me one second. Let me pop in my AR headset. I'm trying to decide what the hell's going on. But yeah, once the parade starts, another guy comes by, Eric, and he's like, okay. He's like, what we need you is you need to be out there on the street in front of the parade, and pretty much make sure no one jumps over the fence. So while the parade's going on, we're pretty much making sure no one is jumping fences or anything. You know, make sure everything is all good. No one's doing any trouble, none of that. What else is going on? You know, a few celebrities come by, all the Warriors players. E40 actually came by, which is kind of cool. I wanted to say hi to him. It would have been extremely inappropriate though, because literally I was like kind of like security, you know, and then there was a bunch of cops around me, so it would have been horrible to like to walk forward and be like, hey E40, you know, shake his hand or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I didn't get to meet him. I'll just take the L this time. But oh, we got killed. Wow, first death of the game. But pretty much, you know, after the parade was over around 2, I don't even know timeline. I didn't even get to see the time much, but pretty much around 2 o'clock, we're told, hey, start
Captain Martin Walker. We're looking.
You know, the parade's over, close this gate, and then start walking forward, and you know, making sure that start putting away all the stuff. Make sure all the barricades and T-tops are put away. You know, throw them to the side where they're not in the way. So we do that, you know. It takes us 30 minutes to walk back up the street. What took us maybe an hour to set up took us 30 minutes to clean up. So, you know, we're doing that, we're going up the street, and then finally, oh shit, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So, you know, after we're done cleaning up, we call Ronnie. We're like, hey, It's 2:30. We finished up our assignment. He's like, all right, have you guys taken a lunch? We're like, no, we haven't. He's like, so here's what I'm gonna propose to you. You guys could either go take an hour lunch and then come back at 3:30, or you guys could go, what am I doing?
Lugo, take him out.
So then at around, he's like, yeah, you guys can either go take an hour lunch right now, come back at 3:30 and finish working, or you guys can keep working for another hour, then at 3:30 you guys are off the clock and you could go home. And me and the person I was working with, Robert Taylor, were like, fuck it, we'll just work another hour and then choose to go home early. It's like, why waste, you know, why get lunch, work, and then, you know, have to leave? It's like, fuck it, we'll just take the L on lunch and, you know, leave an hour early. So, you know, that goes down, we do all our work. It's the easiest thing ever.
Cargo box.
You know, although, like, it was just a lot of BS going on. Like, I honestly, I'm gonna wait till I get my check and then I'm gonna decide if I'm even going back next year. Because, like, a lot of us today were like, dude, we're probably not gonna come back. We're probably not gonna do this again. We're like, we're not even sure if we want to come back next year. Because, like, seriously, a lot of shit was going on that just was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? How do you guys not have your shit under control? But yeah, that was pretty much it. We're gonna end the video here. Well, I'm saying, it wasn't bad work. It was just more like, fuck, dude, if we're not getting paid good enough to do this, it's not even worth coming back for next year. But yeah, guys, that was just pretty much the whole Oakland thing. Sorry, it was kind of a shitty topic. There really wasn't much to talk about. It was just like, you know, it was just work. There was nothing fun about it this time. I want to make another video. Probably Monday I will do an E3 video because I want to wait to see. As soon as E3 is done, I want to look back at everything that's happened on E3 and I want to make a full video talking about like E3 specifically because a lot of cool shit's been going on. But guys, until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.